Hi guys, it's Karen from 50 is the New 50 blog. Good morning. And I'm coming to you with some really exciting news, something that I've been thinking about doing for a while, and I'm nervous about it. I'm a little bit scared and anxious, and I hope that you're going to just be there for me and support me, because that's what 50 is the New 50 was all about. For me, pushing myself and finding other women my age who are going to do the same, encourage each other. So I have just signed up to be a mascara artist, and I'm so excited about this. I've been looking for something that can add to my blog, and I'm really pumped about this makeup. It's really changed the way I think about makeup, and I think it's changed the way I look. I was turned on to this makeup by my great friend Kay, who I met here on Instagram, and she posted a picture of herself, and she was just looked beautiful as usual, and asked her what she was using, and she told me it was the Maskcara 3D Beauty Makeup. And so she introduced me to Colette, and I signed up, and I got my order, and I've been using it for about a week and a half, and I just am so impressed with this 3D cream makeup. And I want to share with you what I got and do just a quick little tutorial as a beginner, brand new beginner. So let's just go ahead and get started. Like I say, mascara is a 3D cream foundation type makeup, and I ended up getting color matched by Colette, and that's something I can do for you too now. And she chose the colors that she thought would be best for me. So here I am this morning, Sunday morning, good morning, and all I have on are my Lashify lashes that stayed on last night, so I'm getting better at my application, and I threw a little bit of brow color in there so it didn't look like I didn't have any. This is my skin. I am 53 years old. I have a lot of sun damage. I have a lot of pigmentation, moles. I've got some moles over here. I get a lot of redness. I get kind of an orangey red in my eyelids and underneath my eyes, right in here. And of course I have freckles, and I also have a small scar from some skin cancer that I had taken off. So this is me, no makeup. And I'm gonna go ahead and start the process and show you how easy it is to do highlight and contour with the mascara makeup. So I was matched by Colette, and you can get away with just doing probably 4 colors, but I ended up getting a little extra. And so what I'm going to show you here are the quads, or the little cases that they come in. They're all magnetic, so they're removable. And so when you use up one color, you can replace it with another, which is just awesome. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to show you real quick. So in this case here, I have my contour, which is Ash. This is my main highlight, or what you would call your main foundation, and this is Sandy. Then I've got a brightener foundation called Candlelit. I've got a color corrector because I do have all this pigmentation, and I've got these kind of bags underneath my eyes and this reddish tone. This will help cancel that blue-red tone out. Here's a lip and cheek color. This one's called Nude. And then kind of the icing on the cake are these illuminators. And this one here, it's really just one of the highlights, but this is called Honey, and this is going to be to kind of just give you that really dewy highlight look that's really pretty. So the first thing you do with these makeup is you need to get one of their brushes. And when I first ordered, these are the 6 pieces I got, and the case came with it because I had ordered a few of their eyeshadows. So that enabled me to get the double-decker case for free. If you were just to order 4 colors, which you definitely could do, you could get this quad case for free, and you could just get your contour, a couple highlights, and a lip and cheek, and that would be a great beginner set with a brush, okay? But we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna show you what I ordered and what I've been using. And the first thing you want to do with this makeup is you actually want to start dark to light. So I'm a beginner. I'm not even probably going to say things correctly, but I just want to show you what I've learned already and just how easy it is for somebody who's just started out. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the color corrector. So if you have really great skin and don't have any issues like I do, which goodness gracious, I love you, but I'm going to start with that Mango color corrector, and that's what this color is down here. And this is supposed to help kind of cancel out and kind of camouflage some of these, my darker spots. So I'm just going to, this is the brush that I'm going to use. This is the Buffy brush. I'm going to go in here And I'm just going to kind of tap it on. I'm not, less is more. You definitely don't want to use a whole lot. You could even with this color corrector, I'm going to just put a little bit on with on my eyelid, almost kind of like a base or a primer. Put some on the other side. And okay. And then we'll go underneath here again, kind of catching some of that redness. And I think I have a spot over here too. It's hard for me to see here on this filming in the camera here, but that's okay. All right, so put a little bit of color corrector on. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the next step. Okay, so the next step now is to contour, and you're gonna contour in 3 different areas. You can contour the top of your forehead, especially if you have a very broad forehead and you want to bring that forehead down. You're gonna contour up here. You're gonna contour along your cheek to get your chiseled cheek right underneath your cheekbones. You start at the ear to about the outside of the eye, so right here. And then you're going to contour underneath your chin. And this is great for us ladies who are starting to get kind of some of this neck issue. And you don't want to contour along the outside of the chin. You actually want to go underneath. And then, of course, we will blend this all together. And that's what's so neat about it with these brushes is that everything blends. It doesn't muddle. It doesn't muddy. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up. This is my ash. And it was very scary when I was first shown this color. It's very dark. Actually, a lot of my colors in here are dark. I always thought, my goodness, I told Colette, these are so dark. And she goes, you know what? That is the biggest mistake that women make is that they use makeup that's too light, especially as they get older. So this is the contour, and I'm just kind of tapping or stippling it on from the outside of my ear to about the outside of my eye, underneath my cheekbone. And yeah, it is. It's dark, but this is all going to blend in. Okay, so we'll go to the other side. I'm doing this really, really quick because I don't want this, have to make this video be like an hour long. Because I could end up doing it that way. Okay, so again, you go on the other side, just kind of very lightly tapping that in, working it in. So I've got the contour color ash. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit. Again, I'm lightly tapping it into the palette. And then I'm just kind of tapping and brushing up into my hairline. Kind of just, and again, if you have want to bring your forehead down even more, you can bring, do quite a bit more of it. Okay, and then we're going to go underneath the chin, and this will be harder to see, but there we go. You can see that, and just bring that down. And again, we will blend all this in. Some people blend as they go. We're just going to blend it all at the end. We're just going to do just the basics here, real quick. Okay. All right, and again, you don't really even need to clean these out. We're just going to go to the next color. So then what we're going to do is I've done my color correcting, which again, that could be a step that you completely skip if you don't have to use that. My contour, so in the 3 areas up in here, along here, and underneath. Then I'm going to go to my main highlight or my main foundation color, which is Sandy. And I'm going to use this side of my Buffy brush, and I'm just going to stipple or just lightly tap into that main color. Okay, and then I'm just going to fill in basically everywhere that I would put foundation. I don't have to put it over the contour color because that's already foundation if you think about it that way. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and get in here. And again, this is a little tricky for me not to be able to see, but I'm just going to make sure I get it everywhere. And get in here a little closer. And we'll go up and blend when we're all done. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to apply it completely all over. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've been putting on my main highlight and just going in and catching and getting a nice coverage everywhere. Okay, try not to get any shadow in there. Then you're going to go ahead and go in with your brightening, and that's going to go in about three places also. You're going to kind of do it in a light little upside down triangle right here underneath your eyes. A triangle right here, bringing your forehead down the strip of your nose. Put a little bit right here, and you can put some at the end of your chin here. And I'm going to be using that candlelit. So here's, again, if you can kind of see, this was my main highlight color or foundation, which is Sandy. And now here's my candlelit, which is the highlight. They're the brightening that I'm going to use. Again, I'm just going to stipple in, and I'm going to put some, and already, you see that brightening? So I'm going to, again, less is more. Put some down my nose and up to here. kind of bringing my forehead, kind of that upside down pie shape right in here. I'm bringing it down. I want to get right in there in this eye underneath my eye. And I don't want to use too much. I did find that if I use almost too much, I end up kind of more like highlighting some of my bags or wrinkles underneath my eyes. So again, we'll blend all that in. So there we go. That is adding the highlight. You can still kind of see that little triangle up in here underneath my eyes, along my nose, chin. Okay. All right. Next step is to put on some blush. And so I'm going to use just that same brush. And I'm going to dip it into this nude. This is the lip and cheek. And this stuff is just really beautiful, this cream. And we're going to go ahead and put some of that on, right kind of in the dimple of your cheek, and then moving it outside. And you can see I put way too much on, but I will fix that because it's super easy to fix. So we're going to go ahead and kind of work it into already that contour. Kind of just moving the two, kind of stippling the two together, blending the two together just by doing this kind of light feathering. Hey, good job on that side. This side, whoopsie. That's okay. That's all right. So I can just kind of just keep moving this in, moving it in. I can even come back with some of that Sandy, my main foundation. And then you can also take a little bit of that and put it on your lips. All right. Okay, so then the final step is to just kind of go through and blend it all. So you can keep blending with your brushes by just kind of stippling, especially up in here, kind of blend those three colors that you had, your main foundation, your brightening, and your contour up into your forehead. Stippling around here. You could also contour your nose if you wanted to, but I'm doing just real simple, and I don't think I really need to. Don't forget, we're going to pull that color down on your neck. And then you can also use this great sponge. These are the Perfector sponge, and you get them wet and you wring them out really well, really well, so they're just lightly damp. And this is where you can pick up any excess and just really move and press that makeup in. It's great for us older ladies where we have, you know, things settle into wrinkles. So we want to make sure that we push that in. And this is great. It doesn't remove the makeup, but it just kind of helps lift anything that might be too much, and just kind of mix and blend everything together. All right, and then the final step is you can take some of that really pretty illuminator color, and this is Honey, and I'm going to put a little bit along my nose. Add that really fun, get that really nice dewy look on my cheeks. And put some up here into the top of the underneath your brow. Okay. And again, it's really hard to see. I hate this lighting, but that's the way it is. So pretty quick and easy. And I just think I've got great coverage. I'm not going to flake. It just feels really good. Hey, thanks you guys for watching my first mascara 3D foundation tutorial, and this is a beginner one. Like I say, it's what I got, and it was just a really quick little demo, but I just love how dewy and I don't know, I think my face looks really young. I'm not getting any of that flakiness. I just love it, and this was able to camouflage a lot of my issues that I have and color correct a lot of things and brighten. And so thank you again. I'm super excited to work with this makeup line and to work with all of you. I'd love to color match you. I'd love to just jump in and get you hooked on this 3D mascara makeup like I am. Thanks a bunch. Have a great Sunday and hope to hear from you guys soon.